Okay, here's my jiberty rant that Hannah is insisting I post, even though she doesn't understand that I am completely awkward on camera. So, in my opinion, jiberty is actually the best aggressive couple. I don't know. Everyone always says it's Summer, but I've always thought jiberty was the best. Maybe because I like both JT and Liberty the best, but they're the best. Stop it! Okay, anyway. So it starts off like, it has such a cute beginning, how Liberty is the one, JT was the one for her. She questioned him for like 4 years, and it was always like, JT was always that guy, you know, when you're 12, 13, you want to be the cool person, and you want to have like the beautiful girlfriend. And my brother's in that age, where you know, you want the cool kids. And although JT did want to be like popular and everything, he was a good guy. Like, he always cared about his Toby and everyone. And when Paige got raped, he was there for her, and he went after Dean. I think that was one of my favorite moments with him. And he was just an all-around good guy. He was nice to Manny, even though Manny wasn't very nice to him. And once he did accept Liberty, they just had the cutest kiss. It's like, oh my god. I like finger that part. And so yeah, they start dating and stuff, and then Liberty, you know, she gets pregnant. And I thought that was turned out as one of the best episodes for JT and for jiberty. Because JT, he just seems so much more mature, because he's shown off as like this kind of goofy guy, but yeah. And people may say that Liberty wasn't good for him because she was always bossing around and stuff, but that's just because Liberty cares, and that she just wants him to be good. But she loves that side of him too. But anyway, back to it turned out. The cutest thing ever was when JT, he looks at the ultrasound picture and he wants to keep the baby, and I kind of wish they did. It just would have been so great. And then when they broke up, I wanted to cry. But like, you understand it. You know. Kinda, but what, I don't even know what I'm talking about anymore. Okay, so then so yeah, they break up, and JT dates Mia, who I hate with burning passion because she was the dullest, just stupidest person ever. And she just, when JT died, she just should have changed schools. She just should have left. There was no point for her to be there. And then she went and dated Peter, and that would have just saved us all these dull, boring plots that no one cared about. As I didn't care about them. Anyway, I'll just do a different Mia rant because I don't like her. But anyway, he dates Mia, and I think it was kind of obvious that he kind of dated her because he lost his kid and she had a kid. Just, you know, timing. But finally Mia leaves for some reason, and then JT, it was so cute because I don't get how JT always reassured Mia that he hated Liberty, but really he was the one that gave me the idea for Liberty throwing her a birthday party. Because he wanted her to have a good time. Because he still loved her. And just the whole, in Rockless Town, it was just so bittersweet because in the beginning, you have all, like, JT realizing he still loves her and the whole Oatmeal references. It was just the cutest thing ever, and how he tells Toby that. And I think it was probably like the word that jiberty just is such a tragic couple, because you see that all the time in like movies and stuff, having the couple that when they finally get the timing right and one of them just doesn't make it. That happens to like all couples. Like there's just couples where like the timing's just off and it's awful. And I just hate how Liberty was the one to find him, and when she was at the hospital she had the blood all over her dress. And the bitterest pill always makes me cry and stuff. Well, I just hated all, like it was a really good episode, but it just, like, hurt because JT wasn't there anymore. And I get how I felt so bad for Liberty because she was all, like, her emotions were all confused, and Mia was just being a total tool. And she just should have left at that episode. And then Toby's just like, oh yeah, I'm just totally gonna kiss the girl that my best friend admitted that he loved. No big deal. It is not like she doesn't know that. And the one part she says, where at the end of the episode, that it's like, well, Well, I want JT, but that's never gonna happen. I cry. I always cry. I just think there should have been an episode of Liberty visiting JT's grave. That would have given me so much closure. Actually, this is what really happens. So actually, JT never died. It was actually staged. This guy that he sold drugs to and turned out, he went after him. So JT had to go into hiding. So when he was killed, he got stabbed, but he survived that. But then people, I don't know, special services came into his hospital room and said that he needed to go into the witness protection program. And he wasn't able to tell Liberty or anyone. But then, when Liberty's out of college, he will come to her. And she will probably hit him with something, but you know, they'll end up together. And then when their son comes back, because he will, and goes to Degrassi and stuff, and then he'll find them. And then they'll be a family, and JT will have his family. And I don't know where I'm going with this, but I just think JT and Liberty, although they weren't like the conventional couple because they just seem so vastly different from each other, and they always seemed to butt heads, they always had that like love for each other, and I don't think it matches any of the couples they have on there now. They just fit together so well. And that's why like they're honestly like my favorite Degrassi couple ever. Like, even though I did like Casey and Claire a lot, and I still do, and but they won't match up to what I feel for JT and Liberty. And in my mind, they got married instead of Spinner and Emma. I almost said Sean and Emma. Okay.